Hello, Master Bruce. Good to see you back from your trip. You have a very important event tonight, and it's time for you to get into your suit. No, not your bat suit. Your suit. Master Bruce, I've laid out some cucumber sandwiches. They were a special recipe of my mother's. Please take them at your leisure. I have a feeling you're not going to have a chance to actually eat at the gala tonight, as you're going to be working. Yes, so Lucius has come by and he's left some items for you at the gala. Now, as of course you know, your secret location is set in the corner where you will be able to don your true costume, your real suit when the time is right. However, I did want to let you know that Lucius has added a few things for you. I have freshly pressed your tuxedo, sir. It is ready to go. There are a few minor additions that Lucius has left for you. First of all, as you would imagine, the suit itself is lined with micro Kevlar weaving that will stop any small caliber bullets and most knives, as long as they are not from augmented individuals. But it's more than that. If you trace in the right back lining of the tuxedo, you will find your standard lockpicks have been hidden there. You may need to gain access to a few places that are locked during the gala, and you might need to do so before you don your suit, with your suit. Speaking of which, on the left-hand side of the lining, you can see that Lucius has put in a few interesting toys for you. This first little clasp here that is shaped like a tie clasp is actually a sonic disruptor. It is generally believed that the Banshee might be here at tonight's gala in disguise. And you know all too well what she is capable of. This sonic disruptor, while it has an extremely limited battery life, might be able to disrupt her powers temporarily, allowing you to subdue her. And of course, Lucius has also provided the earpieces that you will be wearing that will not only let you keep in touch with me, but should dampen the effects of the Banshee's powers. However, he did warn that they do have a limited use, that because of their size, there is only so long that they will be able to kick in to counteract the frequencies that she will be putting forward. So keep that in mind. Once you don your cowl, of course, it will have your more substantial resistances to such things. But I believe you will find there is going to be a handkerchief, a white handkerchief, as of course a man of your stature will have, in this pocket. The handkerchief will actually have a powerful sleeping agent. Yes, I fear that this was my invention from my days as a child watching those old movies where they would put the chloroform over the mouth. Yes, I know it wouldn't really work in the real world. However, this one will. Now, obviously, it is not currently activated. You will need to take the top and the bottom, touch them together, and that will trigger the sleeping agent, put it over the person in question's mouth, and they will be unconscious in seconds. It is harmless. They will simply wake up with a slight headache. Of course, you might need to subdue a guard or two, and while you are, of course, quite capable of taking out any number of guards, stealth is the rule of the day. And that is where the most interesting part of this particular suit, yes, Master Lucian has put a lining on the back that projects the image in front of it. Yes, for a very brief time, he said no more than 30 seconds, this will make you invisible. Now, there are several limitations. The more you move, the faster you move, the more of a wake that you will create. He said that this will be sort of like that movie with the alien chap who makes the clicking noises, like that. So you will not be completely invisible, but you will be very, very hard to see. And of course, the darker it is, the more the effect will be effective. However, as you would imagine, projecting of that nature front to back, thousands of tiny cameras, is again very draining. You will have 60 seconds at minimum, no more than 90 seconds. So please use it wisely. You activate it in the left breast pocket. There is a depressing lever that begins the invisibility process. So please take this, Master Bruce. I do have something else for you that was left by Lucian, and that is this black belt. It's reversible. I'm joking, Master Bruce. Sorry, I could not resist. Reversible. No, this belt has been fully automated to do several interesting things. The first is that the clasp can be pulled out to be a small but highly effective grappling hook. You can see here that this will click down in order to penetrate any object that is softer than, say, granite. It will fire out just like your bat grapple. However, you should know that one, its ability to draw you upwards is much more limited, and it cannot carry anyone else. It has a capacity only for you, but this will allow you to move about the gala more freely. Which brings me to the final point. We know that Ra's al Ghul will be here, and his daughter Talia as well. I know that it is going to be challenging for you to see Talia. I know that you have history with her, and I know this is hard. As such, we must assume that he will be armed. If you find that you are unable to get into your batsuit, Lucian has told me that you can pull twice on the end of the buckle. It will pull out a wafer-thin alloy that will then immediately harden into reinforced alloy steel. Yes, it will make a sword. And you know how Ra's al Ghul is very, very enjoying of his sword fights. It is very likely that he has come to the gala armed and has found a way to get past security. But Lucius knew that there was a chance that that might not be enough. So once you pull out the sword, the sheath itself will become extremely tacky. Now, if you grasp it by the buckle, there will be no problem. But if anyone touches the sheath or the belt itself, they will become incredibly entangled. Now, it is not the fact that it is going to tie them up or that it is going to make them immobile, but it is very hard to wield a weapon when there is a belt stuck to your hands. The idea is that it will temporarily disable or distract any of the others that are coming to attack you while you are dealing with Ra's al Ghul. Let me give you this, sir. Of course, it has been sized to your specifications. I will, of course, be in your ear, Master Bruce. Please be careful. The fact that the Banshee and Ra's al Ghul are working together is quite worrisome, and you still don't know what their ultimate goal is for the gala. But you are, after all, the world's greatest detective, and I'm sure that you will find out. Please be careful, Master Bruce, and enjoy the gala. Thank you so much for watching Roleplay Riot. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, consider subscribing. Just hit subscribe below and hit that notification so that you'll know when one of my next videos is coming out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and enjoy the cucumber sandwiches.